And that's the biggest battle that you're ever going to face out here in life. It's the war with yourself. Because it's all a mind thing, you know? Whatever you put in, you put out to the world. Whatever you entertain, that's what you put out and that's what you like. So we got to be careful with that. Because there's a reason why you're going through what you're going through right now. It's whether that's you not being able to control your career, you being able to not control your family, not being able to take accountability and responsibility. We put ourselves in these positions out here. Sometimes we block our own blessings by fear, by playing victim, by having pity parties. There's a reason why we at where we at in life. Just like you give yourself credit for when you graduate college. Yeah, I studied. I was on my game. I focused. I was helping people, and I was volunteering everywhere. I finished that. I finished my career here. You give yourself credit for those awards and achievements, just like the downfalls in life. It's the reason why those happen. And I know pain got inflicted from him, from her, from that past family, that past life that you had. But sometimes you got to look deeper into yourself and see why this happened. Why haven't you been able to come up in your career? Why haven't you been able to maintain a steady relationship with anyone out here? Because sometimes it's that battle with ourselves out here that's causing us to do that. Sometimes we filled up with all this pride and ego when you think you sit up on this level and everybody you knew in life, they're down here now. So you figure that you're on a different path, that you figure that no one's on your level. So you neglect everyone and you separate yourself from everyone. That pride is too much sometimes because that pride gets you down. That pride gets you so much confident, you don't understand that sometimes people, they're on the same level as you. Sometimes these people are way above you sometimes. But your ego and pride got you looking like that you know it all. That you can't be told nothing out here in life. And that's the thing that messes up your mind out here. We talk about the health. We talk about exercising and eating good and getting the herbs in your body and drinking water and getting the fruit into you. The number one thing of health is your mental health, though. Get all that together. Keep hitting the gym. Keep going on your walks. Keep getting your sea moss and your IVs and your vitamins and whatever you do out here. I'm not knocking it. But I'm just trying to let you know that mental health is the one that encompasses all that. You see, the health is more than all that. That mental health is number one. If your brain and heart ain't functioning, ain't none of the rest of that functioning. Sometimes people say, I ain't ate in 2 weeks, man. I ain't been able to get up. Because that mind frame ain't there. Their mind is all diluted. It's scattered. All that overthinking, I've been there. When I got 1,000,001 things running in my brain about this one situation. When I know this is a bad relationship and I keep thinking it's good and I got 1,000,001 things flowing in my mind about it. You can't withhold yourself long when you're in a position like that where your mind is messed up. Me versus me out here. You got to beat yourself in order to deal with other people out here. You can't deal with others until you deal with you. That's why it's impossible for some people to get into relationships. That's why it's impossible for you to gain custody of your children. Some people be stuck in these positions for a reason. There's a reason why grown men and grown women are 30 and in their 40s and they haven't left their mother home. They still depend on their mom and their daddy to get on the way of life because they never took accountability out here. They never assumed responsibility. And now you got children that you can't assume that same responsibility for. You can't even take care. Talking to this young cat the other day. He's 30 years old. He complaining about his child. He got one son. He ain't seen him in 2 years. But you complaining about what? Child support. I got to pay her $175 a month, bro. Ooh. Ooh. Man, your son need way more than that, man. Your son need protection from you, man. Guidance from you. Love from you. Some things we can't put a price on. And you wonder why you can't see your child for. The mother probably did some things, but it's more that you got to look into. You sitting here talking about something, you want a relationship with this woman, but that ain't where it's at. Y'all got to find a way to co-parent, little bro. You ain't seen your child in 2 years? What are you doing? You sitting up there and it's like you didn't gave up. You got to go assume accountability. You got to pay responsibility. You got to go pay that little $175 a month. That ain't nothing, man. In order for you to take care of your child, you're going to be taking care of your child the rest of your life. And you wonder why you can't get in a relationship. People wonder why they've been in 7, 8 relationships over and over again. Some people go to a relationship, 1 month later they're in another one. Break up with her 6 months later, they got another one in the next month. It's lust. What are you looking for? Are you looking for a friend? Are you looking for some companionship, really? Or are you looking for a one-night stand? You know, you don't know if this woman looking for a man to take care of her, or is she looking for a husband? Is she looking for somebody who really can guide her and lead her as a woman? Nah. Some of these dudes out here just looking to hit it and quit it. You know what I'm saying? And that's what you fall in love with. You fall in love with materialistic stuff. How the man dress, what he driving. That's a war with yourself you got to beat. You got to get that out your mind frame, this materialistic stuff. Priorities. The young brother I was talking about, you got all these cars. You got all these clothes. How can you live with your parents? Your priorities ain't right, bro. Your responsibility is where? What you do, take the baby over to your mom and dad to take care of? You ain't left the bird in that shack. It's impossible for us to beat ourselves, you know, and hang with other people until you can get that fulfilled in your life. That trauma, it can hurt you. You got to go get that taken care of. Because when you can't beat yourself, you can't teach nobody. Sometimes you can't go into a job and work your way up because you're looking at people as competition now. You're looking to come in here and change the whole department around. You got that ego and pride thinking everybody's supposed to cater to you and satisfy your needs every minute. You going through it. What you going through is blocking your blessings, but you're going through it for a reason. The fear. Sometimes people are scared to go change locations. They're scared to go on that stage and finally talk. I've been there before when I'm sitting here nervous in interviews. I had my dream job 10, 15 years ago that I failed to go to because I didn't want to switch locations. Because I was comfortable around the people that I was with. And what happened? That job fell down 2 years. And what I had to do, I was forced to go get some money. I was forced to go find somewhere else to work at because I got a family. It's the war with ourselves, y'all. We got to beat ourselves out here. Or we can't deal with nobody else out here in life. Some people sitting there stagnated. They sitting there just lonely, depressed all day, overthinking everything. Victim mentality. You sitting here thinking people attacking you, and people don't even know that you bothered. People don't even know that you hurt. You get intimidated and scared of anything that come your way. And it's something you could have just pushed aside. Everything you hear, you got too much noise. You distracted by everything. That's a bad way to live your life. We got to drop that, people. We got to get some help. You got to stay prayed up. You got to go to God with this. God might tell you to go to counseling to get some help from this past trauma. It's the reason why we ain't moved on in life. Because you still stuck over there. Your heart is still stuck over there with your ex-wife. And you ain't been with her in 12, 13 years. But you broken hearted. And that hurts. I never tell you to let it go. Just let that shit go. It's going to be all right. That ain't me. I know how I feel to be hurt. I know how I feel to be depressed. I know how I feel to try to heal the wrong way by smoking weed and gambling all damn day, shaking the dice at the card game, at the slot machine. I lived at them casinos, battling myself, sleeping in them casinos at the hotel, waking up again and waiting on a wire transfer just so I can shoot the dice, go gamble again. Because that past trauma I endured, you know, that hurt that I was dealing with, I ain't get it fixed. We ain't talking about what she did. We ain't talking about what mom and dad did. We talking about what you go do to fix it. You still got to battle it. You got to heal yourself. I had to heal myself from all that gambling. I was doing that all day, damn, every day. I couldn't even chill with my family sometimes. I couldn't even work my job. I'm coming straight from the casino, straight to work sometimes. Smelling like liquor, smelling like the cigarette smoking. You know how it go. Battling myself, and it was impossible for me to deal with others. They wanted me to move up to management. I couldn't deal with people. I couldn't be no leadership mode in that position. And what happened? Those positions just went away. Because it's impossible for you to deal with others until you deal with yourself. You don't want to find this good woman and you hurting and you bad. And what happened? You shoot them away. The good people come in your life, you think they attacking you. You think they beating you down. You think I'm trying to be better than you, and I'm probably a person who can help you. I'm probably a person who will pray for you, who will be there for you. But it's impossible because you ain't even deal with yourself first. So you can't deal with me. You can't deal with her. Sometimes you can't even deal with your children because of the trauma that you put yourself through. Like they say, I ain't the one that cut you, but you sitting there bleeding on me and everybody else. And that's what happened. Other people hurt you. That pain hurt you. So you got to bring that to the next job. You got to bring that into the next relationship. It's a big war, y'all. And it's with ourselves. Because once you defeat that war with yourself, once you were scared and you know you was timid, you was shy, and you finally stepped out, and you said, I ain't scared no more. It's gonna be like you putting your hands up on that roller coaster. You know what I'm saying? You was scared to swim in that water, but once you get attached to that water, you ain't scared to swim no more. You done been through it all. Once you done threw some punches before and had a fight, the next fight gonna come easy. It ain't gonna be nothing to it because I already defeated myself. I done told myself I can do it now. My mind was scattered at first and I couldn't beat myself. I kept getting scared. I kept going in these positions saying, nah, they don't want me here. Oh, they about to look down on me. And you defeated yourself. These people don't know you. They was scared and nervous just like you coming in that interview. They didn't know who this stranger was. So change that mind frame up to I'm gonna win. I'm gonna win. Not I'm gonna lose. Not that somebody looking down on me. Not my brother coming to attack me. My cousins coming to attack me. Because sometimes when that mind rampant, you start running delusion out here. You start going out of control, thinking people attacking you. And like I said, we ain't even the one who did nothing to you. I'm not your child mother. I'm not your ex-husband. She's not your ex-wife. She's not that friend that hurt you. Them people hurt you. But you got to go get some feelings about it, some counseling about it, some therapy about it to heal yourself. Because the biggest war is me versus me. But once you defeat that, once that leave, it's going to be a whole new you, a brand new you. People ain't going to be able to pick you out of a lineup when they see you, when they see that energy leave you. You're like, that's her? Yeah, that's her. That's him? You look different. You ain't got no new haircut. You ain't got no new wardrobe. That fear just gone now. That ego and pride is gone. You swallowed that. You flushed that down the toilet. You know? You walking into that new you. You know who you are. And I salute you. Keep beating ourselves, y'all, because that mental health is real. And it's easy for us to get down. It's easy for that doubt to come in from the devil and these demons. It's easy for people to try to ignore you and gaslight you and push you out the door. But keep beating yourself. And as long as you know who you are, keep beating yourself and defeating yourself. It's up. Can't nobody else say nothing. That's all I got, y'all. Motivation comes in many forms. Lamborghini Lamar.